So today we are going to see about how to create an SPSS instructions for creating database using SPSS editor. So SPSS, right? It's a software, stands for Statistical Packages for Social Sciences. So now I'm going to show you how the software looks. All right. So you can go to the Start menu and then click All Programs and click SPSS. So you will see untitled data set. You will get IBM SPSS Statistics Data Editor. So this data editor will appear. Okay. So in this you can see two views. One is data view. Okay, all the data will be here, and then on the analysis can be done in this view. And the variable view, where you have to create a lot of variables. Perhaps you have conducted a survey, and in that survey you may have so many variables, right? And you want to create all the variables in this view, and then you can enter the data in the data view. So now let me explain how the software looks like. So you see first the file, right? So the file, it's a new, where you can find the new data, and so when you click new data, so new file will open. Okay, so if you finished one work and you wanted to do the next data editor, so you go to new and click data, so you will get a data editor will appear. And then so you already saved it, and then you wanted to open it now, so you can open the data, and then it will show you where it is located. See, for example, here I already created this data editor. So now if I want to open this, I click that and open it. No, so it will already open. It's already there. So I'm asking it to open it in a new window. So it comes there, right? So this I already created one. So and then you can use the open database, the read text, and so on. You can do it, right? So this works similar to the Excel sheet. And then here you can do all the editing, like undo, and if you want to insert a new variable there, you can do it. All the things, modifications, you can do it here. So the main focus will be on the analyze. This is where you can see all the statistical tools are available here. So starting from, so theoretically we have seen so many statistical techniques like mean, median, mode, and so on. All right. So here all this are available, tables, and compare the t-test. You can find it here on Nova. And then the correlation regression, you can find it here, right? The correlate. So when we go to each modules, I will explain how this analyze part will help you to do the statistical techniques analysis. Okay. And the another important thing is that the graphs, where you can see all the bar chart, line chart, area chart, pie chart, and then the scatter plot and the histogram. All the graphs, special graphs, you can draw in SPSS, right? In this graphs. So the main thing is that the analyze and the graphs. So these are the two main areas that we are going to focus. So analyze, you'll get all the statistical tools there, and then the graphs, you can draw all the graphs. Most of the graphs you can draw it from here. Okay. So now I'm going to teach you how we can create an SPSS data editor. Okay, so now you have so many questions will be there. So each question is considered as a variable. Okay, so now for my first name I'm going to create here is age. Okay, age, and the type is numeric. See, you have to convert as far as possible. All the information need to be converted, whether it is qualitative or quantitative, right? You try to convert it as a numeric, it's a number. Okay, so once you're able to convert it into a number, then you can do the analysis. Okay, so I will teach you how we can convert a qualitative variable into numbers, right? And also a direct variable, like age is a direct number. Okay, you can directly enter the variable. Okay, so age doesn't require any decimals, so you can change the decimals to 0, and the variable name has the 8 width, right? The width 8 characters. It is default, right? But if you want to change it, you can change the numbers as much as you want, right? And then here the label, you can give the full explanation for the variable. So here I'm going to type so that later on when you somebody else viewing your data editor, they can easily understand what that variable stands for. So here in the label, you can give full explanation for the variable that you created under the name. Okay, so age of the respondent. Okay, so you can give like that, age of the respondent. So values, no, it's because it's a number, purely number, so we are not going to create any values here. And then missing is none, and columns is 8 columns. So you can give the right align. In the align part, you can align it right or left or center. You can do that. And here in the measure, it's a purely number, so you can give it as a scale. Okay, and it's an input variable. Okay, so I'm going to create the next variable. I'm going to create what is your. My question is, what is your religion? Okay, so religion. So religion, again, it's a number, and it doesn't involve any decimals. So I'm taking it as 0. So I'm going to give the full explanation. Religion of the respondent. Okay, I'm going to give here. So here religion is what? Muslims, Hindus, Christians, Sikhs, Buddhists, all that, right? So it is a qualitative variable. In other words, it is a categorical variable. Okay, so in categorical variable, we have to convert into the labeling here, right? So the label comes here. So first I'm going to type 1 is Christian, CHRESTA, Christian, and then click add, and then 2 is Hindu, so Hindu, add, and 3 I'm going to put it as Muslims. 4 I'm going to give others. Okay, all the other religions I'm going to give others. Okay, so here I created 4 religion. Okay, so so the scale is a categorical, it's a nominal, right? So because it's in a group, so I'm putting nominal there in the scale. Okay, and another variable I can create is the level of satisfaction. So level, I put level here. So level of satisfaction about the treatment in a hospital or teaching, and the service that you're satisfied. Okay, so here I'm going to explain level of satisfaction. Okay, again it is it's what when you ask how far you are satisfied with a certain service in a supermarket or in a hospital or in a hotel, right? So normally you answer you are very much satisfied, satisfied, neither satisfied nor dissatisfied, dissatisfied, and very much dissatisfied. Okay, so this is called an ordinal scale, ordinal, because the data is arranged in an order. All right, so we call it as ordinal scale, but we have to convert that into number as well. Okay, so now I'm going to give the 1, right? 1 for very much satisfied, then click add, and 2 stands for satisfied, and 3 is for neither satisfied nor dissatisfied. Okay, and then 4 dissatisfied, and then 5 very much very much dissatisfied. Okay, yeah. So I'm giving the variables in an ordinal scale. Okay, so everything will come here, and then it's aligned right, and it is an ordinal. So click ordinal here, right? Ordinal here. So now I created 3 variables. So I hope you understand how to create the variables here. So when you go to the data view, so you can see the first 3 columns, right? It will appear on the heading. So age, religion, and level. Okay. So if you want to know the full explanation of the variable, you just put your cursor there. It will show you what is that age stands for. Okay. And religion, you can see that. And then the level, you can see the level of. So whatever the full explanation for the variable that you give under the label, right? It will appear there. Okay. So now the one stands for the first record. Okay. So, or if you are working with questionnaires, this is the first questionnaire. So you have to enter the data in a row wise, right? All the variables you need to enter. And then you finished, you throw it out, and then pick the next questionnaire and enter the data in the second row. Similarly, third row. So suppose if you have 100 questionnaires, so you will see 100 records there, right? 100 records. So you can give as many records as possible, but the number of samples that you have should have the 100 that number of entries, right? So each, we call this as one record. Okay, so each row is considered as a record. So for example, here age I'm giving it as 23, and the religion is he is a Christian, and the level of satisfaction is 3, neither satisfied nor dissatisfied. The next candidate is age 22, and his religion is 4 others, and his level of satisfaction is 1, is very much satisfied. And the next candidate I'm giving 25 is the age, and his religion is 2, and then his level of satisfaction is 2. Okay, so like that, you can enter the other records as well. Okay, so this is called an SPSS data editor. So if you have 140 variables, so you can go 40 variables right across, and then you enter all the variables there, and then if you have 100 records, 100 samples, you put the information in the row wise. Okay, so that will give you the complete picture of the SPSS data editor.